Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's talk some ADA. Cardano, what's up? Let's get into some comments coming out with another outlandish reaction from Charles Hoskinson as one of the kind of middle of the road, I guess you would call news outlets that I quite frankly, I could live without or I could live with. It's just kind of, I'm indifferent. But Forbes branding Charles Hoskinson a cult leader and calling Cardano an Ethereum clone. So very interesting comments. You can kind of look at this. This is not a informative statement. That's kind of a very demonstrative and a very aggressive slash attacking statement by Forbes. So that's kind of what I get into. I don't know how much objectivity is behind it, but nonetheless, let's get into it. Let's talk about it. I want to get down these comments, and this is coming from the Crypto Basic and Forbes, like I said. So if you guys want to check it out for yourself, make sure you all do. And as always, leave your comments down below in those comment boxes where you can tell me how you feel about this. So we'll look at Cardano's price here very quickly. But if you haven't done so, please subscribe and smash that like button. But we were looking at XRP's chart. Crazy news coming out of there. Not a security. So a little bit of a piggybacking, hopefully, for Cardano to get that scrutiny off of their shoulders. But let's dive into the trading view, and you can see kind of how we've been doing with ADA. 2.4% up on the day, 11.6% on the week. It's been a mixed bag. It is what it is. Market's up. That's always a good thing. It's kind of crazy. The market's up and XRP's down. I know this is not an XRP video, but we've been covering them through the height of what's going on with their legal issues and having that groundbreaking kind of decision kind of suddenly hit everybody. I think has been the most noteworthy crypto story of the week. Okay. But here we are. We're below the lines that I look at for Cardano at. Like I said earlier in my videos, 42 cents we got to get back to. Cardano at 34 cents is just a crazy, crazy number. I hope everyone was able to take advantage of this dip right here. Back when we were doing videos talking about this level at around 32 cents and even below, or we did wick below 30 ever so briefly. That was auto buy clearance on IO3, and if you haven't seen the graphic, I did pull it up for you. This is the circle I drew. Crazy, crazy discount we had a little bit earlier on in the month. We had a couple days ago, actually, when this, I think this was like August 7th, 6th, mind you. But since then, we have bounced back. We're not back at this level here at around 39 cents, where I do believe is the absolute floor. But this is where I want to see all this consolidation, where I have this teal kind of sine wave here. This is where we need to go back to and consolidate. I think this is where the market's healthy. I think that's where Cardano likes trading at, and it's right where we want to be if you're waiting for a catalyst, okay? That's just my thoughts. As always, though, remember, guys, not financial advice. Always your own research and due diligence. And I do want to kind of highlight the fact that, too, my trading indicator is still saying momentum down here on the chart. So keep that in mind. If you don't use a trading indicator, make sure you check out mine as well. Links in the description. But let's get into comments. This is where Hoskinson has reacted to Forbes as they branded him a cult leader and an Ethereum clone. Okay. By the way, love the office pics from Hoskinson. Just love the fully fledged fridge. Just podcasting, recording, just right there in the heart of it. It's just kind of way to do it, man. I don't think that a lot of people put effort into it. I think sometimes you just got to sit down and go. So, but anyways, Stephen Urich, Forbes crypto research director, making a lot of belittling comments. Like I said, okay, very much maxi orientated. Calling Nakamoto an enigmatic creator of Bitcoin, achieving mythical status as the industry's forerunner. All right, talking about Vitalik, calling him a pivotal figure in the sector, pumping up Ethereum, $283 billion market cap for Ethereum. But then, taking sight on Hoskinson, calling him a cult leader, going after the supporters of his blockchain, which is at 11.5 billion. So for those of you out there that are keeping score, probably about a little over 24-25x from where we were at right here, right now in comparison to Ethereum. But this has been a big debate. Hoskinson's reacted to this publication. If you haven't seen it, like I said, go on Forbes, check it out. But he goes, Steve, You are seriously calling Cardano an Ethereum clone and me a cult leader. Low blow, man. So, yeah, so I don't know, maybe lost a little bit recently in the market. It was a little salty at ADA. Maybe he was big and all in and, not just happy with this little fall off. But this isn't the first time. So this is why I kind of lost respect a lot for Forbes, right? Calling XRP a zombie crypto with no utility. I don't know if they're just trying to get clicks, if they're trying to, work for the other side. I don't really know. If anybody has kind of an indication why Forbes kind of just, goes all in and just looks to just destroy cryptos like this, please feel free to let me know. But for me and kind of my interests, I kind of stay away from them, not just within finance, but from a political standpoint too. I think they just kind of get their hands in too many cookie jars. But I wanted to share with you guys kind of, is this true or not? A lot of people out there on X came to the defense of Hoskinson, talking about the technological differences for Ethereum. For those of you who do not know, proof of stake is very similar, okay, but Cardano's proof of stake predates Ethereum's as they transition into more of that model. And that's pretty much a huge difference, okay? Also, low fees versus Ethereum's high fees and how that fee structure can vary. That's the big thing. But, more so I think the difference is too is, and this is probably the reason why I started into ADA in the first place, was for all things that were great with Ethereum. Okay, Hoskinson had to have a reason to, and for lack of better words, defect. And when you do that and you go on your own and you want to improve that and you want to make something better, I'm just a big fan of competition. And, call it a hunch, call it a guess, but looking at that guy that by all accounts just got up and left Ethereum for whatever reason, we're not going to worry about that, and just wanted to go out on a venture and make something better and improve something. That's kind of why I got involved. You might think I'm stupid. Put a big chunk, huge bag of ADA right then at that moment, and it's down pretty substantially. But that's why dollar cost averaging is our friend. That's why for every dip there's an opportunity, and that's why me buying Cardano at $2.90 and some change isn't hurting me right now, because Cardano did fall down to 24 cents. All right, but nonetheless, you live, you learn, and you believe. And that's all we can do is have faith. So I wanted to share with you guys this piece, kind of off the Forbes wagon, but we will read and we will treat every news outlet with, kind of some form of respect, and we'll give them a shot. And, just wanted to make this video kind of get on the back and stick up for Hoskinson, because I think this was a little bit out of character. I think the guy has a relationship with him, possibly. I definitely think he knows him, first name basis. And you're going to call him out right there on a stream. Something else to the story. That's why I kind of don't like a lot of these news sources. You've got to really be careful who you listen to, because a lot of these people are paid, they're influenced. Even if they say they're unbiased, they still kind of fit the narrative, right? The whole CNN, Fox News, kind of drinking the Kool-Aid. It's like a media civil war. So nonetheless, appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so, check out the links down below in the description. If you want to help the channel out, get on board with those channel sponsors. Also, subscribe, smash the like button, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Cheers.